same level as it is when you're actually pushing the buttons.
Yeah, and I'll probably be using less expletives and stuff than when I'm playing. Mine brings out the worst in me.
Depends how you play, I guess.
Depends on who I play, really.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Oh, Alex versus Blanca. This is very interesting.
Yeah, I haven't seen Blanca before very much. What does Blanca bring to the table?
So Blanca's one of those weird characters, and I think in this game they rely a lot on.
The hell is that skin? I love that skin.
That's the Blanca-chan. It's like a toy mascot. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's a good response from Wheels. So Blanca's kind of a weirdo. He kind of twice. Milly's kind of and Alex actually gets the crush counter. That should be pretty big for him. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so that goes in as a trade. Okay.
So a lot of them are kind of like swinging their heavy buttons at each other, which is typically kind of working out for them. Wheels is being very patient and kind of forcing Blanca to approach because Blanca doesn't really have any range tools.
Okay.
So he's kind of required to get in. Alex has longer normals and buttons, like his crouching medium punch is really good. Now, right there, Milly actually punished the Alex's sweep because sweeps in general in this game are punishable on block. And Milly caught on to the fact that Wheels was using it way too much and definitely punished, and it ended up winning the round.
Yeah, I like the pretty consistent defense there for Alex to deal with that speed thing.
Wheels is doing a good job at anti-airing that, but he can actually get more damage off of it because after a crouching heavy punch, you can usually, since he has meter, he can do his EXDP kick move after that, and he can actually combo after it every time he lands a crouching heavy punch if he has meter. But he is slowly chipping him down. I think the big difference is that Wheels right now is landing more hits, but Milly's the hit that Milly does land are dealing more damage. So Milly's actually coming out ahead in terms of life.
I think it looks like Milly is getting those crush counters a lot more. I think Alex is pushing too many buttons.
And the crush counters are not only going to do extra damage, but build Milly that V meter, and so you can see she's already activated V trigger, even though she only has about half of her life. And although now she's kind of back into the corner, both of them have full resources, and that was a very good wake up buttons. Milly recognizing that Wheels probably doesn't have the game knowledge to know meaties off of a long knockdown like that. So she was kind of free to press buttons as she pleased, and she was able to actually combo that into Blanca's electricity and seal the match. So a pretty decent game one. I love that skin on Blanca. Let's see what's going on. So Milly's kind of using. So Blanca has a move where he kind of like does like a somersault in the air at you. And that can be a pretty annoying move because it's kind of crap. Oh, wow.
That's the command grab?
Actually using the command grab to get in, and it is a ranged command grab. Now, you do have time to jump because it's range. It's a little bit slower, but Wheels just didn't have the reactions that time and got clipped by it. And it looks like Milly's kind of running away with him. She just keeps chipping away at Wheels. Wheels keeps not blocking and is getting hit by a lot of Blanca's moves. And a lot of Blanca's moves have a lot of high priority, like his spin somersault move. That'll beat out most normal moves. So Wheels really has to like be a little bit more patient and start blocking, because every time she does it, and then he punished it like that. Yeah, so he punished it. Wheels can get even another like an EX chop after that, the quarter circle forward EX move. He can get that combo after it if he wants to. It looks like, see, Milly keeps counter hitting him because he keeps challenging it, and that's not really the kind of move that you can challenge like that, because it does have that high priority that's going to beat out a lot of these normal moves that Alex is going to try to throw out.
Yeah. Okay.
Alex is rocking the V skill 2, V trigger 2 here. Not commonly seen on Alex.
Another command grab.
He just landed a DDT, which is his V trigger 2, but he misses it there because Blanca was already knocked down, so he couldn't get command grab anymore. And Blanca is going to win it. So this is a first to 5, so we're 2 matches out of 5. It's currently 2-0 in Milly's favor. And yeah, Milly's kind of killing it. I think really Wheels needs to be more either more patient, because right now he's kind of playing very defensively. So he either needs to kind of commit to that and be more defensive and block more, or he needs to flip the tables on Milly, start becoming more aggressive, and kind of punish her for this kind of chippy away play style that she's kind of doing. Because if he, like when he just sits there, waits for her to do something, that allows her to use these types of moves that take advantage of that, right? The range command grab, if you're just sitting there blocking, she is going to capitalize on that and she's going to hit you. And so Milly's doing a very good job at analyzing Wheels' defense and kind of punishing it. Oh, wake up electricity.
I think a little more aggressive this round.
Yeah, he is. You can see, and now is definitely the point to do so. We see Milly in the corner, and of course, now Milly jumps out of the corner. And that's what you always have to look out for. When you've got someone in the corner, the first thing that they're going to want to do is jump out. So you've got to kind of like capitalize on that and kind of wait for them to jump and punish. And wow, the crush counter sweep is actually going to take it there. Pretty good comeback by Wheels. He did not have a lot of life there.
No, I was pretty good. Definitely getting a little more aggressive and working out for him.
This is what I'm saying, and because there's a kind of like a lack of knowledge on both sides, that means that you can kind of abuse certain moves a little bit more. And so I think Wheels needs to take more advantage of that, and he kind of was. Alex's lariat, his forward heavy punch, is very, very abusable against players that don't know how to be it. Yeah, that move. Yeah, look at that. You can just kind of do it over and over again against newer players because it's high priority, because it's a heavy button, and it'll crush counter and lead to really big damage. And the frame data on it is really, really good too, because it recovers so quick. So it's a pretty good move. The main issue is that it doesn't work very well against blockers.
There's a good block and then sweep to capitalize a bit.
Very, very good on Milly, and Milly's actually, oh, wow, good reaction. The EX command grab almost got her there, but Wheels was actually able to react in time, but Milly with the punish on the sweep, and that is going to grant her the round. Very good knowledge there. Sweeps are very punishable in this game if you block them.
Yeah.
And countering with the sweep of her own.
Yeah, that's definitely something I think a fair amount of us have kind of picked up, is that at the very least, if you block the sweep, then you can sweep back and it'll hit.
Yeah, like even if you don't know, you don't have to know like the exact specific punish, but if you see someone sweep, you can, most of the time you can sweep yourself. So Milly landed a jump in there, but she was too far to convert that into a full combo. That's why that normal whiffed and kind of allowed Wheels to get back in the game. They're both sitting on full meter here, and you see this a lot with new players, is that they don't understand how to use their meter effectively. Because and EX moves are so good in this game, and in Street Fighter you build, in Street Fighter 5 you build meter very easily. That was a very good jump in on Milly. Didn't complete the combo, but Wheels was pressing buttons anyway, so yeah, Milly's gonna take it. And very convincing 3-0 so far for Milly. I think what Wheels is doing is he's playing too slow. This happens a lot, and everyone's kind of guilty of it. There are different tempos that players can play at, fast and slow. And Milly's playing pretty fast right now. She's doing a lot of things, and now you can see the adaptation from Wheels. He's actually playing a little bit faster. He's using more buttons, but he's still not being proactive enough, I think. Now that he's got him in the corner, he really should be pressuring her and punishing those jump outs. You can definitely tell every time that Milly has gotten back into the corner, she's immediately jumped out, and Wheels hasn't really punished her for it. What he really needs to do is save that crouching heavy punch for when she's jumping out of the corner. And then
he's been doing so well with the anti-airs the other time.
Exactly. He just
he knows how to do it.
He just gets too antsy when she's in the corner and wants to take advantage of it. The best is to back up a little bit, wait for her to make a move, and punish her for it, because that's what he's been doing. But yeah, Millie, like it is close, but you can see, look, see there we see again the sweep to sweep punish, and Millie keeps landing these jump-ins because Wheels isn't blocking high. And one thing that I'd really like to see on Millie's side is she keeps landing these jumping heavy buttons, but when she lands on the ground, she just does a light after it. And I would like to see her do another heavy after it, even if she doesn't have to do like a full combo. If she could do like a jumping heavy kick and do a sweep, that would give her a lot more damage. That'll help her win more rounds in the long run, I think.
Yeah. I just want to, Alex is almost always crouched, right?
Yeah, and he's crouched a lot, and part of that is I think because of sweeps.
Yeah, sweeps are very good. You get a lot of mileage out of sweeps, so you can at least in our group.
Yeah, and so I think he's using that a lot. A lot of Alex's, especially newer Alex's too, will crouch a lot just because he is a charge character. So a lot of his moves actually need you to crouch in order for them to pull the commands off. But Millie's gonna take another round here. Very, very, very convincing. Millie's using Blanca's special moves more than Alex, and you can really see the difference that's paying off. Blanca's also a charge character, kind of like Alex. Millie's kind of gotten the hang of using both kind of Blanca's somersault attack and his electricity, and you can see the difference in damage, right? Wheels is kind of mostly resorting to normals, like the sweep.
Yeah.
And the crouching heavy punch, kind of like that, like he just used.
Yeah.
But he needs to be using his special moves more. Alex has some pretty great special moves, and they're very good against new players that don't know how to defeat them. And so yeah, I think there's a little bit of character unfamiliarity going on here, and I wonder why Wheels has kind of gone for this pick, because I think the Alex is pretty new for him, isn't it?
I think so. I haven't played too much with Wheels, but I don't remember the Alex being a thing. And, I might just be trying something new.
Yeah, so he might be picking up a new character, but I think he may be too unfamiliar with the character right now. He's mostly reverting to kind of sweeps and throws, which are these very universal things that you can do with any character. And he's not using a lot of the tools that make Alex a good character. And you can really see that Millie's taking advantage of that because look at that. She's using her lightning. See, she's using her lightning. She's using the tools that Blanca has that makes him powerful, and Wheels just isn't. And I think this is why Millie has had such a dominant lead so far.
Yeah, that gels with what I'm watching with for sure. Yeah, and I think that also kind of fits into the Alex just being pretty defensive. Character unfamiliarity.
Especially in this matchup, and I think that Wheels is doing a good job with his reactions. I think he's countering a lot of Millie's offense very effectively. I think it's going to come down to continuing to practice, and because right now he's not getting the full mileage off of his punishes just because of the unfamiliarity. So,
yeah, he's getting like one-hit punishes in it, and then it's not able to get him the lead.
Now there comes in with the DDT. V-Trigger 2 less often seen on Alex. Most people go for the V-Trigger 1 for the parry and the armor break. But wow, yeah, Millie's gonna take it with again these random balls that are very hard for Wheels to deal with because they beat out normals. And yeah, she's going to take the set.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Millie.
In the chat, it looks like Wheels is a new player in general, so all the characters are new.
So definitely need some more practice in general. I think just using kind of more of the tools that makes Alex good. He has those command grabs. He has very good normals like the crouching medium punch and the forward heavy punch. And I think using more of those tools will definitely